Twitter's censorship problem. Shepard was banned from Twitter on Monday for comments that she misgendered trans woman Jessica Yaniv on July 14. In an interview with the National Post Tuesday, Shepard said her banishment from the social media platform is the most recent example of the San Francisco-based company limiting the free expression of some users. The company said it is banning some users as part of a bid to stem online harassment. Because this is a trans individual, they are untouchable. They are allowed to mock and taunt me about my biology. Trans activists can say whatever crude things they want, she said. But when it comes to me wanting to take a shot back at that person and stand up for myself, or for my womanhood, so to speak, I am permanently kicked off. From what I've read above, it's clear that Twitter is protecting their narrative that all trans people are victims deserving of pity and that anyone who dares to stand up to them will be silenced. It is a gross abuse of power, and Shepard is right to call them out. I hope she continues to fight for her right to free expression, and those other people will follow her lead. While some may argue that Twitter is simply trying to enforce its terms of service, it appears that this is not the only reason for the bans. It has become increasingly clear that Twitter targets certain users and topics while allowing others to remain on the platform. It raises the question of why Twitter targets certain users and topics and their motives. There are several possible explanations for this behavior by Twitter. One possibility is that they are pandering to specific groups, such as radical feminists or social justice warriors. By doing this, they hope to curry favor with these groups and avoid criticism. Another possibility is that Twitter is trying to silence dissenting voices and is using these bans as a way to do so. It would be consistent with their history of silencing conservative voices on the platform. Whatever the reason for these bans, it is clear that something needs to be done about them. The purpose of this essay is to explore the issue of censorship by Twitter and to suggest possible solutions. The first step in solving this problem is to acknowledge that it exists. Too often, people dismiss allegations of censorship as mere conspiracy theories or paranoia. However, the evidence suggests that something is going on Twitter that merits further investigation. Next, we must ask why Twitter censors certain users and topics. For example, are they doing it out of genuine concern for public safety? Or are they doing it for other reasons, such as political correctness or ideological purity? Once we understand why they are doing it, we can begin formulating a plan to address the issue. One possible solution would be for Twitter to be more transparent about its censorship policies. First, they should make clear what criteria they use to determine which users and topics are banned. It would help ensure that their actions are more transparent and less arbitrary. Another solution would be for Twitter to allow more freedom of expression on their platform. It would include allowing dissenting voices to express themselves without being banned. It would help create a more open and democratic platform where all voices can be heard.